Hey everyone, and welcome back to the show. I'm Marcus.
And I'm Lucas. Today we're diving into something I know a lot of our listeners can relate to, the journey of a gamer.
Absolutely. We've got some fascinating insights from an interview with a seasoned player named Dizzie, who's really made a name for himself in the mobile shooter world.
Yeah, his story actually starts way back on console, which I think is pretty cool. He mentioned his first FPS was Call of Duty Modern Warfare.
Oh, the original Modern Warfare? That's a classic. But it sounds like it wasn't his true love, right?
Not at first. He said his favorite, without a doubt, was Battlefield 3. That really resonated with me.
Battlefield 3. Now that takes me back. What made that game so special for him, do you think?
He talked about everything, Marcus. The huge maps, tons of real players, almost no bots, and the emphasis on team strategy and vehicles. Plus those 4 distinct classes.
Right, I remember those. Assault, Support, Engineer, and Recon. Which one did he gravitate towards?
He played them all, but Assault was his favorite. He liked being the medic, reviving teammates. He said supporting others felt natural to him.
That makes sense. And it really sets up his later playstyle, doesn't it? Because he eventually moved into Call of Duty Mobile.
He did, and he's been playing since its launch in 2019. What's interesting is he started only with Battle Royale.
That's a common entry point for mobile games, but he mentioned he avoided multiplayer ranked at first because he didn't want to let his teammates down. I totally get that feeling, but he eventually pushed past it, telling himself, how long am I going to be afraid? He just started practicing and learned everything himself. No training, just pure dedication. That's impressive. So what's his weapon of choice in CODM? He's an assault rifle guy, just like his M16A3 days in Battlefield 3. In CODM, his go-to is the M4. A solid, reliable choice. And he carries that support role into CODM too, doesn't he? Exactly. He describes his role as support, sometimes pushing, sometimes protecting the backline, making sure teammates don't get flanked. Now, some players might call that camping, right? That's a common complaint. He addresses that head-on. He calls it tactical positioning, not camping. He says people throw the word camper around too easily. Even snipers relocate after a few kills. I see his point. There's a difference between just sitting in one spot doing nothing and actively controlling an area to protect your team. Definitely. And his equipment choices support that. He uses trip mines and a trophy system. The trophy system destroys incoming grenades and explosives. And the trip mines? I heard those are a source of some strong opinions from other players. Oh yeah, he said most of his TikTok kills come from trip mines, and he gets called a camper for it. So how does he deal with the haters? He just sees it as frustration from players who didn't check their surroundings. For him, it's about strategy winning games. It's hard to argue with results, honestly. That's a great perspective. Moving on to his team experiences, he founded a clan called UNMC. What was the story behind that name? It was inspired by the USMC, the United States Marine Corps, but he changed it to United Nations Marine Corps because his members were from different countries. That's a cool way to make it global. He also brought back a team called Wolfpack for competitive play, even entering the CODM World Championship. They didn't qualify, but he said they gave it everything. Then he joined Ghost Squadron, but there was a bit of a mismatch there.
Right, they focused on search and destroy, which he wasn't a huge fan of. He's more of a frontline player.
Yeah, S&D is very tactical, 1 life per round, like the old Counter-Strike. But if you prefer constant action, it's not for you.
So he ended up leaving Ghost Squadron because almost every invite turned into S&D. He wanted to play his way.
And that theme continued with his next team, Guardian of Divine, or GOD. They were old teammates, which was great.
But there was a catch, wasn't there?
There was. They wanted everyone to use Greek god names, but Dizzie wanted to keep his own name. And then some members wanted him to stop using trip mines and change his playstyle.
That's a tough spot to be in. Essentially, they were asking him to stop being himself.
Exactly. His take on it is so important. He's never criticized how they play, whether it's S&D or rushing every match. He just asks for the same respect back. Respect my style, and I respect yours. That's a powerful message, not just for gaming, but for so many things in life. It really is. It's about authenticity and finding your own fun in the game, rather than conforming to what others think you should be. What a journey! From Battlefield 3 to CODM, dealing with haters and sticking to his guns on playstyle. Dizzie's story really highlights the personal connection we have with gaming. It does. It's more than just pressing buttons. It's about strategy, community, and ultimately being true to yourself. Well said, Lucas. That's all the time we have for today.
Thank you for sharing these insights with us. My pleasure, Marcus. And thank you all for listening. We'll catch you next time.